This is Tapping the Travels. We're with Rick. He's a proprietor of Working Class Brewery. You just started up in June, right? And this is your whole operation, right?
Yep.
Can you give us a tour? Tell us what's going on here?
Yeah, just be careful here.
Oh, yeah.
Kegs of beer. We have turn that radio off.
Keep it around. Turn it down. It's part of the ambience. Do you have a ghost in the building?
Yeah, no, it's our mill back here. It's where we put all the grain in. It goes up that pipe by an auger and into our grist case. So I tried to do that the night before so I can get started early, and then it drops down into our mash kettle there, where it gets mixed with water. Mm-hmm. Yep, it sits at different temperatures for a certain amount of time, and when that whole process is done, it gets, and that's just a hot water tank there. That's a CIP tank. Yeah, everything goes into here. There's blades in there. Eventually, when it's done, it gets pumped over into the lauter here. So all the grist and wort gets pumped over to here where it's separated. And we have rakes in here, and it's got a false bottom. And so everything goes in there, and then we just send the liquid back and let it boil and add the hops. And
how long does it take to ferment down?
Total for my fermentation time ideally is 3 to 4 days. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but most of mine
are high flag in there.
Yeah, most of mine are done in 3 days.
Yeah.
If it's not done in 4 days, then I start to worry a little bit.
And then you put it in kegs, or how do you?
Yeah, no, so yeah, what happens is after it goes back to the boil, add the hops. It comes to our whirlpool down here, so that separates all the hops out and all the trub, and then it gets pumped through our heat exchanger, and that's what takes it down to fermentation temperature. Mm-hmm. Some days it goes through the hop back and then into that guy, but ultimately everything gets taken to our fermenters back here. Mm-hmm. And
in 3 to 5 days, you got beer?
Yeah, well, it'll ferment out in 3 days, maybe 4. Uh-huh. But then there's conditioning time. I never cool my tanks too quickly after fermentation, because I like to do tests on them, so we make sure we don't have any diacetyl and other off flavors. Uh-huh. So I'll give it a couple days before I actually cool the tank and knock out all the yeast.
And then you tap it up, and then it goes.
Well, then after it finishes fermenting and everything's dropped out of suspension for the most part in the fermenter, then it goes to our brights here. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm doing right now is kegging out the rest of number 7 here, the little one. But what I have to do first is, because there are findings in it, primarily we use some different coagulants that drop out all the haze, mm-hmm. So you have a nice bright beer. So that gets purged out of the bottom before I start kegging it, because then I don't want to run all that stuff into the keg.
Yeah.
We don't want our customers getting.
Now, do you distribute it all, or is it
yes,
all?
Yes,
yeah,
no, we distribute. We have a number of accounts around Cleveland.
Okay, but nothing yet spreading out, or?
No, we're just inside Cleveland at the moment.
Okay, yeah. Cool. But any places in particular, if somebody just can't make it to the bar but wants to pick up a 6-pack?
Barrio, and they've got like 4 locations. They have our beer. Fatheads is another brewery. They typically have one of our beers on tap, sometimes Platform. Taco Tontos in Lakewood. There's a whole bunch of little places that you can find it.
Not bottled though, right? Just
we're just draft right now.
Okay, all right,
that's
cool.
Where the biggest profit margin is.
Yeah.
Except across your own bar. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, Rick, thank you very much for the tour.
Sure.
It's pretty cool catching up with you. So, anyway, so any of our readers or any of the local readers in Cleveland area, if you haven't been here, stop on by.
Yeah, IPAs, dark beers, we do it all.
Mm-hmm. Cool, excellent.